In this question, we are given two functions, f and g, at various points, 1, 2, 3, and 6, and their derivatives. So those are continuous, and they have continuous second derivatives. And so the first question is k of x is equal to f of g of x, and we need to find the equation of the line tangent to the graph at x equals 3. So let's first find the y, which corresponds k of 3. This is equal to f of g of 3. G of 3 we get from here, which is 6, which is equal to f of 6. And then f of 6 is 4. So this is 4. So the point through which this tangent line goes is xy, x0, y0 equals 3 and 4. Now let's find the slope of this line. And so k prime at 3 is equal to the derivative of f of g of 3, which is f prime at g of 3 times the derivative of g at point 3. So let's plug it in, and so we have f prime at 6 times g prime at 3. F prime at 6 is 5, g prime at 3 is 2. So it's 5 times 2, 5 times 2, which is 10. So now we have m is equal to 10. So the equation of the line is y minus y0 equals m x minus x0, or y equals m x minus x0 times plus y0. So let's plug in those values. We get y equals 10 x minus 3 plus 4. And so this is our final answer. In this question, we are given function h of x, which is a ratio of the function g of x over f of x, and we need to find h prime at 1. And this is actually pretty straightforward. This is just we need to use the quotient rule and plug in the values for the derivatives and the functions at 1. So let's find what h prime of x is. It's the derivative of the numerator, g prime of x times f of x minus f prime of x times g of x divided by f of x squared. So h prime at 1, let's plug in values. G prime at 1 is 8 times f at 1 negative 6 minus f prime at 1 is 3 times g at 1 is 2 divided by f of 1 squared, negative 6 squared. So just be careful with arithmetic here. 8 times 6, 48, minus 6, 52, negative 52 over 36. Negative 54. Just said about be careful with arithmetic. Negative 54 over 36, both divisible by 18. So it's negative 3 over 2. And so the final answer is negative 3 over 2. In this question, we need to evaluate the following integral. And so let's do u substitution, which is u equals to x, which means that du is equal to 2 dx, which means that the dx is equal to du over 2. And let's plug it in here. Also notice that when x equal to 1, u equals 2, and then when x equals 3, u equals 6. So we change the limits of integration as well. So this integral is equal to integral from 2 to 6 f double prime of u, and instead of dx we plug in du over 2. So this is equal to 1/2 f double prime of u du. The integral, this is by fundamental theorem of calculus, is just f prime of u evaluated at 2 and 6. And so this is equal to 1/2 f prime at 6. We go f prime at 6 is equal to 5 minus f prime at 2 is -2, so minus -2. And so 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 over 2. So this integral is equal to 7 over 2. And this is our final answer. Thank you, and I will see you in the next question.